Hey everybody, this is James with the Big Tech Trucker Show, coming to you now from San Antonio, Texas. Things are going to let you know that things are going to be changing. I was able to get some wireless internet here through my phone provider, and now I'm going to be able to use my digital camera instead of my camera phone and be able to put better quality videos up on YouTube. Trying to think, first of all, right now I am in San Antonio. I am broke down and I am at the repair shop. So things happened with my ECU on my truck, and some funky things were happening on my gauges. So now my truck will idle, it'll run, but as far as drivability is pretty much non-existent. So right now I'm just kind of camped out here. I got plenty of food. Got stuff for my sandwiches, peanut butter sandwiches, desserts, drinks, all that good stuff. And that's one thing you need to have when out on the road. Now let me show you real quick here. When you go solo, what you want to do before you head out on the road, make sure you buy yourself a little Coleman cooler. I mean, this is where I keep all my meats and cheeses and drinks and weight loss shakes and all that good stuff. So that way, if I don't have time to eat while driving, and if I'm staying busy, I can just grab a weight loss shake and go from there. Excuse me. Second thing, you want to make sure, yeah, of course, you have your supplies. Second thing is that just be careful what you eat. Try to bring your food and buy your food at your grocery store, so that way you don't end up spending $10, $15 at a truck stop to buy your high grease lightning high cost meal, and you just basically you're just throwing your money away. So I mean, don't restrict yourself as far as going out every once in a while. Yeah, true, of course, reward yourself, but try to bring your food with you. I mean, shoot, all you need is a loaf of bread, some cheese, and some meat, and bam, you got yourself a meal. So I know that can get tiring and exhausting, eating the same thing over again, but hey, it saves you money. So second thing, make sure you have enough clothes to be out for a couple of weeks. Of course, they say that when you're with your trainer, and make sure you got enough money on hand, or enough clothes on hand, and then second, money on hand. At least have $50 to $100 on hand, so that way when you're driving solo, you'll be hitting some tollways, or especially in Oklahoma, they have the Pike Pass, and you have that with your company usually provides you the Easy Pass or the Pre-Pass that will let you go through certain tollways and bypass certain way stations, so that way you can keep rolling. Well, when I went through Oklahoma, I thought maybe my Easy Pass or my Pay Pass or whatever, I already got a brain block, but it didn't cover the Pike Pass, and all I had was like $5 and change on me. And so luckily enough, I had a com data check, and was able to transfer my money from my com data card to my com data check, and was able to pay the toll. So the next exit, I ended up going to get some money out, and it turned out that I spent about $45 in tolls. So I'm glad I got out 60 bucks to be able to handle all that stuff. So make sure you got plenty of money on hand, because you never know when you may need it. Third thing, you need to get very familiar with your call comm. Learn if your company you work for, hopefully they'll hand you out a little cheat sheet as far as learning the MAC codes, so that way when you're on your own, I got mine. I'll let y'all see it real quick. I got mine here on the console, so that way I'm still having to learn these MAC codes and everything. So I mean, it's still a never-ending process to learn. And other things you might need, of course, try to take a shower every 2 or 3 days. I mean, of course, you want to keep a good hygiene. That way you don't stink out the customers that you go to. For guys, I mean, of course, try to keep clean shaven. I mean, if you grow a beard, hey, grow a beard, grow a goatee, grow a goatee. I mean, just try to make yourself look professional when you're meeting the customer for your pickup or drop-off. I know there's other tips that I'll be expressing in the future, in future videos and stuff. I'm going to help my boy Big Cat out for all the new people that are newbies wanting to venture into truck driving. It's not as bad as some people think. There's only two things about trucking that you need to know. One, you'll either love it, or two, you'll hate it. And I'm a person that is actually loving truck driving, driving out on the road. Some people may have to do it against their will. Maybe they lost their job and they can't find any other way to get employment, so they have to go and go to truck driving school, and they may have a bad attitude about the whole thing, and then when they get on their own, they still have a bad attitude about being on the road. So make sure you have a good attitude, and make sure this is something that you really want to do before venturing into this type of lifestyle. I mean, it can be hard for some people, it can be overwhelming for some people, and it can be fairly easy for some people. It's just the way how you look at it and what your attitude is toward driving a truck or being out in the trucking industry. Because if you're going to have a bad attitude while on the road, just think about the people that you might be putting in danger because you don't care about what you're doing. So if you don't care about what you're doing when you're truck driving, then you don't care about the people out on the road, and you don't care about your safety. You may not care about their safety. So it's just, I mean, use good judgment before you get into this industry, because it is a life-changing. It can be rewarding, or it could be fatal. I mean, it's just, you want to make sure that you use your head. I mean, before pursuing a career like this. And so I mean, just like I said, it's like, one, you'll either love it, or two, you'll hate it. So, and I'm just a guy that loves to drive. So make sure you know the whole story, or what you're going to get yourself into before venturing out in the trucking industry. Let's see what else we can talk about here. I will be able to put up more videos. I'm going to try to have some BTT tips on what to do and in certain scenarios. So that will be like a segment as well. But anyway, I'm going to close it for now. I'm going to wrap it up. Y'all take care. God bless, and I will see you out there.